What's up, familia?
What's this?
What's that? It's your boy, the Watcher, or the Hitman and the Zombie. We're here. I am the Oogie Zombie. I'm in the red room, you know, getting my training on. Get up for the world-renowned Star Fox player, the Hitman. The Hitman. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, guys, I know it's been a long time, but we've been around. Just sorry, we've been late.
What's this? What's this? Her fingers in my butt. What's this? You think I like this touch? What's this? Is this the A spot that I'm feeling? Because if so, it's quite appealing. What?
What's this? Guys, we're rocking the eggnog, you know, just trying to get a little jolly. Jolly like the Green Giant.
I'm in the bathroom at the North Pole workshop.
Next to the buddy of the elf, man. He came back.
Listen, I know him. Those little guys like crawling under the stall, so I want to keep this short and sweet.
Whoa.
Hey, what are you doing?
Come on.
What was your first impression of the movie, Senor Hitman?
I mean, like it fit the tone of most of his stuff because he was very prolific around then. Tim Burton, and as we'll get into, maybe it wasn't all his stuff, but it had his stink on it. You know, like a lot of stuff came out around then that was his vibe, like Edward Scissorhands, freaking Beetlejuice, which we talked about, like so many other things are Burton-esque. Batman and Robin,
Exactly.
like it fell right into that tonal shift, but it was a great love story and the music was on point, and it was definitely his most fun romp. That technology, I love the what they did with the stop motion and stuff.
Stop motion, yeah.
It stays with you. I mean, it's you say like it's limited by the times, but if you just look at it stylistically, it holds up so much more than things like even now. Like look at how many movies have done like CGI where you look back a few years later and you're like, well, now it looks better than it could have looked then. But if it's a style, it will still look that type of good to the people who appreciated it the first time. The fact that even look how much other stuff he's made since then, and that's still his most iconic.
Yeah, exactly. So what did you say? We go to a quick review of it. You guys seen it 1,000 times. You know how this movie goes, you know. There's more like singing and flattering and Jack trying to quit his job. We start off with this cool ass narrator saying, "Do you wonder where holidays come from? If you don't care, it's time for you to know." And we're in the forest and it has doors. That's what it is. We're walking into another door.
Yeah.
You know, you're like looking in the dark. You're like, all right, I want this one. You open it. You're like, oh shit, we're in winter now.
Whoa, wrong door.
No. So wait, anyway, we'll get to that point. So we enter the forest, and then it has all these holiday doors, and then this special one opens, and we go into Halloween town.
Yeah, everybody scream!
There you go.
Then he's like, oh yeah, we did it again. Great job. And he gets bored. It's just a dude getting bored with his job, man.
That's what I'm saying too.
The whole movie is.
He's like, if I could quit, I could. I was like, You're like, dude, you're like you and every like 100% of Americans right now.
What about what is it? Quiet quitting. What's the other one? Chaotic working.
Yeah.
Which one is he doing? It's chaotic working, I guess.
Dude.
Because he's
He's
like
like a
"I can't
workaholic,
quit,
bro.
like, I'll bring in some more stuff. Get a little wacky.
So yeah, so after that, we see Sally and Finster. You know, they're like, good job, Jack.
Where's
You're amazing.
Nope.
No, wait, no. He's like, the townspeople telling Jack, Jack, you made wounds ooze. You make walls fall. I'm like, whoa. What walls are we talking about right now? Wow. There's like all the witches and then they're thirsting over Jack.
Yeah.
He's like, girls, stop. We're good. It's like, Jack, make me your wife. And then we see Sally with Dr. Freeze like, come on, Sally, this is too much excitement for you. No, it's not. I want to go out. I want to have a fucking good time.
I want my walls to fall.
And then he's like, and then she's like, come here. She's pulling her arm, and of course she lets go of the thread and
then
pulls the arm. She falls out. She falls to the walls. All these
Goop drop down these walls.
All this skis.
Everybody scream!
Oh, the round of Halloween. Oh, of course. And then you see the mayor giving out you hear him in the background giving out the wards for the night. Like you see most blood sucked in the night goes to the vampires, of course.
Nice job sucking.
Nice job sucking. You suck. So Jack, of course, he walks away, and then Sally's tailgating him, and then we get into the song Jack's Lament, you know, where he's singing I could hang it up, oh, if I only could, but no one sees the skeleton in me, something like that, and the big hole that I have in my heart, I'm gonna do something before I fart or something like that. So Jack starts walking, and he walks through this gravesite. He knocks on the thing, and there's a dog named Zero. You want to hear my cool theory? Well, it's a theory. You know the kid from Frankie Weenie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's him as a kid. You know the guy from The Corpse Bride?
The corpse or the bride?
The homie, not the corpse, the groom.
Yeah.
That's him as an adult, and that's him dead.
Yeah, probably.
What kind of door that he goes into, Senor Hitman?
Arbor Day. It's
Arbor Day.
It's a tree door in a tree.
Christmas Town?
What's this?
That's a shocked look we get too. Yeah, guys, you could tell we practiced this for weeks. You know, we got it, nailed it down.
We couldn't even decide who got the role.
What's the tie?
You're both the main character.
Hey, we're the acting and the singing voice at the same time, okay? The cadence, though, it's like if you don't see it or remember how to, you know, you're like, oh, get thrown out, like fast, slows down, picks up.
Yeah, it's funny because you can see how the words you follow them as quickly, but then it's like
it just picks up.
And then you're like, but I was going fast.
Yeah, I know. I felt like I was freaking Twister. Oh my goodness!
Right? I can make you a celebrity overnight.
So it's so he starts, and then all of a sudden we see Jack coming back with a Humvee. I mean, a snowmobile and everything. I'm like, how did he leave? He went up the Humvee and through the door again, or he just went through the wall, or did he just face himself out? He's just like, I'm out.
He's the Pumpkin King.
So he honked his nose 3 times and disappeared.
He doesn't have a nose.
Oh yeah. Anyways, that's a plot hole device that we don't even know. But so he tells the mayor, call a town meeting. He's like, okay, cool. So he calls town meeting, like, all right, everybody, this is Christmas and we're gonna do it. He's like, what? It's like, okay, what is it? And then people were asking him questions like, what is it? A book? A nook? It's a foot? With the sock, like, look, it's an overlarge sock. Does it have a foot in it? And then they rhyme.
Does it belong to a very large creature?
There you go. Books and crooks. Shoot. So yeah, so there's one more mission. So he calls his homies Lock, Shock, and Barrel. You know, and he's like, all right, I need you to go kidnap the Santa Claus. He's like, who is he? He's like, it's a big. It's the one they call Santa Claus. And he turns all red.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's like, go get Santa Claus. He's like, but don't tell Oogie Boogie that we're kidnapping somebody because he might do something to him. Like, I promise. And they're like this. And then we get the Kidnap the Santa Claus song, which is pretty cool. I like the remaster from Korn. I don't know if you heard it.
Yeah.
Kidnap the Santa Claus, down I'm in the trot.
Something takes Santa Claus and never feel right.
Then we'll get that big lobster man and throw him in the boiling pot.
Something makes the movie buzz.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, after they kidnap Santa Claus, they finally get him because in the beginning is like they capture a rabbit, a turkey, I think it is too.
Yeah, I know they get the Easter Bunny.
They get the Easter Bunny, like, no, you got it all wrong. He's red and big. It's like, okay.
Just like, "Rah?"
And then they finally get him. They roll up, and he's like, all right, it's time for you to take a vacation, Mr. Santa Claus. He's like, what do you mean a vacation? It's almost a day before Christmas.
All right, so here's my question to you. Then,
Yes.
if those are obviously the mascots of those holidays, so then who's the mascot for Halloween? Who are they implying? Were they nominating their OC of Jack,
The Dia de Muertes?
or who else would it be?
Oogie Boogie?
Right? Like, that's what I was thinking. It's like it's got to be Oogie Boogie, right?
Yeah, because
Like,
it's
one everyone's actually scared of.
Yeah, because you hear like, if not, the boogeyman's gonna come for you, type of thing, you know?
Yeah, and Jack is
shit.
like the Pumpkin King, and I guess he's supposed to be the one who like.
Well, he calls himself the demon of
Organized.
light. He says, I'm a demon of light. So I was like, so what are you, like the Muerte? You're like the Parka, you know, like that you dress up as a skull for Dia de los Muertos type of thing with the sugar skulls, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Sugar skull. Jack just walks around. You like my new face paint?
I mean, yeah, like if they had some new influences in there, that would be pretty cool. Especially if they included that.
Dude, I like the idea when different regions we release the DVD. It's like he's painted or he has like a different design. He has a dragon on him. But no, they can't think of that. But that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, Oogie Boogie's gonna get you. So once they kidnap Santa Claus, he takes his hat, like, it's okay, it's time for you to go. So he leaves, and then I was like, no, what are you doing? I can't. So like, where should we take him? To Oogie Boogie. He's like, but he said, Jack said to make him comfortable. So one more place to be, make him comfortable is there. And then we get the Oogie Boogie song. Whoa, this is the Oogie Boogie song. It says lives are more adventure when lives are on the line. Yeah, I'm not making it justice.
You're joking. I can't believe my eyes.
This cannot be the right guy. But yeah, it's an awesome song. I always have it in
I'm
my
just
top
not
10.
satisfied.
Da-dun-ch. Whoa, whoa.
It's fun.
I still know it by heart, man. Stop listening to it. So anyways, moving on. So we get that, and then the Oogie Boogie song, and he goes, makes the spider stew. He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do my best. No. I love that guy. So everybody's ready. You know, Dr. Fink made him this animatronic reindeer, and then made a Santa sleigh, and everything looks G'd up. You know, he's ready to go. His toys are packed with scariness. And then Sally's like, I can't let him go. So what he does, he makes fog. She makes fogs come out of his, and the other little boy's like, oh no, Christmas is ruined. But then who comes for the clutch? We see Rudolph Zero. I still with that little light. How the hell you see in front of you? I don't get it. Like, does it illuminate towards, like, forward?
Yeah. No,
It's smog all around you, and there's a little ball.
Yeah. It just makes the smog like light up more.
Yeah, I know. You still can't see in front of you because that little thing.
Yeah, I would have a reindeer with like a leaf blower on its nose.
Or a vacuum to suck out the thing, or a defroster. Oh shit! Like, I was thinking about that last time. Like, how does that even work? Like, okay, you could see a close up around you, but people could see you, but you can't see more than in front of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, logic, I guess, doesn't count here. So they take off, and Sally's like, oh no, I couldn't stop him. Like, Sally's song comes on, the Sally song, which is, I fear there's something weird, something like that. And then, of course, Jack, you know, fast forward, he's dropping toys that are made by the creatures. You know, we have a head, snakes, bats, this little tree ring thing that comes and eats people. It's funny with the grandma's just sitting there and they go,
yeah, I like that's the best.
My favorite part is, like, the parents come up to this kid, they give him a box, like, so what did Santa give you? He's holding the head, the voodoo head. Everybody's like, ah! And then, of course, I like how they animated the police station, and the announcement lady is like, there's an imposter Santa, you know, going out. Please lock your chimneys and all that. And they get a 911, and then it starts with one phone, and he has like 10 phones to his 911's reversing. What? Santa, this. And then they call the army, I think it is, those big ass cannon.
The anti-air, the SAMs.
The anti-air. So they're like, oh look, Zero, they're celebrating to us.
Fireworks.
There's fireworks, and they're shooting, like, it's like, oh, be careful down there, you almost hit us. They're like, wait, Zero, they're trying to get us. And then eventually does. You know, the people in the Halloween town are looking through what's it, like a waterfall, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like a little mirror, and then we see him finally get shot. It blows up, and he goes, Merry Christmas to all, and a happy New Year. And he falls, and he goes, the terror has been stopped. And everybody's like, oh no, Jack has died. I'm like, wait, he can't die. He's a demon of light. He could take off his head and say Shakespearean quotations. So he falls. You know, it's funny how an angel is holding him like this. It's like a statue.
Yeah.
At the grave. And then he makes a song. You know, like, I did my best. You know, I tried my best, and I almost succeeded. I did what I wanted to do, and yeah, it didn't work out. But hey, I took my shot, and it was fun. And as if I would do it again, I guess I would do it again. It's like, oh no, like, what could we do? And then he's like, I am the Pumpkin King, you know. That's right, I am the Pumpkin King. Next year will be the greatest, even better. I guess he got reinvigorated to do his job.
Yeah.
Probably got a raise or something. They're like, good job, bro. Like, here's a $1.50 raise, or was it $2? Like,
No, he tried doing the other thing and realized how much that sucked.
I know. What is saying that greener pastures? What's it? The other side of the fence is not always greener, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know how good you had it. Like, you're a Nemo. No, you're a Nemo in a pond, or something like that, or a shark in a pond.
Sounds right.
Sorry for my ponds are all wrong, but He's like, I want to be a shark. Like the episode of The Simpsons, like, I want to be a what's it called? A shark in a pond. I want to do that. So like, you know what? Oh yeah, I gotta help him. So he gets up. He gets re-inspired to do his job. Damn it, finally, and then takes off the Santa outfit. And so now it kind of explains how he got back to Halloween Town, because there's crypts. He opens the door and he just teleports back to Halloween Town. So probably in Christmas Town there's a crypt somewhere.
What's the picture? Do you remember?
What picture?
On the door. Was it a pumpkin?
When he goes back to the crypt, it's just like a old cemetery. But yeah, in the beginning it is a pumpkin.
Oh, so it's him. He's the
Halloween
mascot, the representation.
But yes, the Pumpkin King. Ding ding ding. It makes sense now. See?
Move over, Boogie. Maybe Boogie wants to be the new one.
Damn, I know, right? So yeah, it goes through, and then you see Oogie Boogie is trying to kill Santa, I guess, cooking him up. And then it's funny how the distraction comes with Sally breaking her arms and legs, placing them everywhere. You see the hands going down. He's like, shh. And then she looks, and then Oogie's with the feet, like, ooh, tickle, tickle, tickle. I was like, you pervert. Leave the legs alone.
Yeah, easy there, Tarantino.
And he takes it out and he's like, wait a second. So he manages to capture Sally and the Santa, they're hanging him. He's like, time to die. And of course, our hero comes at the last second and starts fighting against Oogie Boogie with his Vegas style slot machines and gunslingers and what happened? I know, right? His thread gets stuck on the machine, probably on the twisty.
Yeah,
Oogie's. And then Oogie is just he gets ripped and there's a bunch of worms. Would have thought it was just a worm guy in a sack.
It's one little worm.
That is the main worm, right? The green one?
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, Oogie really didn't do much. He was just doing torture. Torture for doing torture like that. That was his thing, I guess. He is the boogeyman. So
yeah.
And then so Oogie Boogie, he's a little worm, a bunch of worms put together in that knapsack. And then there's a main green worm, and Santa's like, he says something like die or something. He squishes the main one. He goes stomp. And then he's like twitches and dies. And he goes, I'm sorry, Santa. Can you ever forgive me? Is there a time to fix Christmas? Of course, I am Santa Claus. I could fix everything. But next time you have a great idea of jumping on someone else's holiday, listen to her. But she's the only sane one here. He's pointing at Sally. He's like, I guess. Like, I'm sorry. And he does that. And he just waddles up there. And then, of course, you see him going hyper speed, flash style, like taking the head, give him a dog, and type like thing like that.
That's Santa magic.
I do believe in that Santa magic, man.
Yeah.
He's real, damn it.
Couldn't stop 3 kids from throwing a bag over his head.
I know, right? Doesn't he have magical powers? Oh shoot. Anyways, he has the combination of
the cookies.
I know, right? That'd be cool. He has the Sandman power to go sleep. Because he's around kids all the time, so like, hey, give me some of your sleeping power.
It makes sense that he has that power. It's probably canon.
And then he has rocket boots or something, Star-Lord's boots. So he goes hyperspeed. He's facing Christmas, and he passes back to, again, I guess they're interconnected. I guess over the threshold you could. I don't know. So Santa passes through his sleigh. What if we got his sleigh from? He went back all the way home and took off. Took his or. Anyway, so he passed through Halloween Town. It starts snowing, and of course everybody starts singing the what is this type of song. What is this? Yeah, it's funny. You see the bats going all ham playing hockey. All of a sudden they know how to play hockey. Like one of
Street
those
hockey
slap
people.
shot, they're one of those slap shots tables, like all fast.
Yeah, foosball.
Yeah, and then after that, of course, like Merry Christmas. Santa passes by, and then Jack is there, and the big curly, the trademark curly hill. And Sally joins him, and it goes, "It's simply meant to be." So yeah, guys, that's our review of The Night Before Christmas for the hit Mayor. I am the Oogie Zombie. This is and has been the Him and the Zombie Show.
Ooh, thank you.